What is up, everybody? How's it going? And welcome back. All right, so these are lift support struts that I got from Lift Support Depot. These are part number PM3430-PR. These are 250-pound extra heavy-duty load rated lift struts for the back hatch on the 4th Gen 4runner, which is Ruby outside. I'm going to get these installed, show you guys what it looks like afterwards. Comes with all the hardware and everything. I believe these, the balls are slightly bigger. I will check when we get out there, but so I ordered a hatch ladder, and I'm gonna be mounting, a shovel and a high lift jack and stuff on that. So I'm gonna be mounting a few things to the hatch, and the shocks that I have that hold the hatch up are getting quite weak. So these were recommended by Victory 4x4, which is who I bought the hatch ladder from. And we're going to get these installed. The hatch is not here yet, but these are nice lift supports. If you go to liftsupportdepot.com, look up PM3430-W. That's what these are. On the website, it's PM3430-W instead of the PR. I believe they're exactly the same. We'll find out, but I will show you the hatch, show you guys how it's functioning now, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, so we're back. So I did get this one already installed. It's actually pretty easy. So the original, I'm going to leave these in the truck. I mean, they weren't completely weak, but they were kind of getting weak. So the rubber grommet right here was on this guy, on this stud here. So you're going to need a 13 millimeter, a 12 millimeter. So the 13 millimeter is for the wrench point on the stud on the bottom by the brake light for the new. And then a 12 millimeter is what the original is. So this one's a 12 millimeter, and these bolts up here are also 12 millimeter. And then these little cushions right here, you're gonna put on the back of this bracket, flat edge here, and then around, you're gonna pop the little holes out. So, I don't know where they went. They're probably on the ground now, but, oh, here they are. So you're gonna pop these little pieces out of the center, and then you're going to just line it up, and that's going to be your new cushions right there on both sides. The original Toyota ones, there's a full-length gasket. These are foam. These are rubber gaskets. The new ones are foam. You can always replace them later. They give you the new stud, and then how this works for this side is you're going to take this clip, you're going to swing it over, and there's a little hole that this piece goes into. So if I swing it on this side, you'll see these two little holes. This lines up in there, like that, and then you just swing it around to lock it so it spring loads it on the ball. So you're going to want to take that clip out before you put this on the ball. So I'm going to work on this side, get this side done, and then I'm also recording it for YouTube, so there's the camera there. So we're gonna finish this side up, and you just take out these two 12s. Make sure you have some kind of brace, because one shock will not hold this hatch up. So I have a Gear Wrench 82248 indexable extending pry bar here, and I have it at full length, and you can push this hatch up another 3 or 4 inches from where the shocks are holding it. So these shocks right here are actually slightly longer, so it's actually going to force the gate to go a little bit higher. Not a big deal. As you can see, this one's actually maxed out up here, and that's because this shock is longer. So I'll bring you guys back when I get that one out. I'll show you guys what it looks like out. I'm going to switch this over to this side. So give me a second. All right, so the passenger side is being held up by this bar now. This shock is completely removed, and I'll show you guys. Here's the old one right here. You're want to take this rubber grommet off of here. It is kind of tight, but you can wiggle it off. There we go. So this shock is removed. So now here is the new one, or here is the two old ones right here, and here's the new one. So you're going to want to put this washer on this stud, as well as you're going to want to take these out too. There we go. So you're going to put it on this stud right here. Trying to hold the camera and put this on here at the same time. There we go. Then you're going to thread this guy in here. Then you're going to use the 13 instead of the 12. Like so. So I'm going to bring you guys back when this is done, and I'll show you guys how to mount the shock and everything. Alright guys, so here is the shock. So that's that little spring right there. It goes through those two little holes, and then you swing it over to the outside of the body. So you're going to want to put this guy on first. And they go on pretty hard. Really. So these actually thread on, so you can actually extend these to make them taller. Hold on, let me put this back on and I'll show you guys. So there you go. I just threaded it back on. So the way you want to put this spring back in, you can lift this up and just rest it up here. So the spring's going to go on the inside. Like that. Which is going to be kind of hard. There you go. So the spring is going to look like that. You're going to shove it all the way through so it pokes out that other side right there. And then you're going to clip it like that. You're going to clip it over. And then this guy is just a matter of putting the little cushions on here, which I'm going to pause, bring you guys back. I'll show you guys that. These guys are installed. So the cushions, I put them on. And then we're going to push this guy up. The shock is a little bit taller, so what you're going to have to do, let me move the other side up. Okay, so you're going to have to lift the door to put this in place. So I only have one hand, but I'm going to lift the door, put it in place, and then slide the bolts in. So you're just going to lift the door up, slide it in, and put the bolts in. There we go. So I got the bolts in, and then all they got to do is just tighten them up. The shocks are now holding the hatch. Like so. Just snug them by hand. Don't over tighten them or He-Man them. Oh, sun went back in a cloud. I could see. There you go. Now both of them are done. And this guy can be removed. Ta-da! That is it, guys. That's how you put them on for the lift struts for 250-pound overload capacity for a 4th gen 4runner. Thank you guys for watching.